If you're wondering which Bluetooth speakers under $100 are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Amazon Echo Spot 2024. This little smart alarm clock pretends to be a Bluetooth speaker, but honestly sounds about as impressive as your phone's built-in speaker, which is fine for podcasts, but don't expect any bass that'll make your neighbors complain. The $79 price tag gets you a decent bedside companion with a bright display and motion detection, but the audio quality for music is subpar compared to actual dedicated speakers in this price range. Would I buy it? Maybe, if you need a smart alarm clock that occasionally plays music, but not if you actually want good sound quality. Sony SRS XV100. At $60, this tiny waterproof beast delivers surprisingly robust sound with decent bass emphasis thanks to its passive radiator, making it punch way above its weight class for such a compact speaker. The downside is, you're stuck with mono audio and it's so small, you might accidentally use it as a coaster. Plus, it can't reproduce those deep sub-bass frequencies that make your chest vibrate. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically the honey badger of Bluetooth speakers. Small, but doesn't give a damn about water or your rough handling. Tronart Maroon C2. This 24-watt speaker with its IPX7 rating and up to 24 hours of battery life sounds like a solid deal until you realize it's positioned as entry-level and probably should cost around $30 instead of whatever inflated price they're asking. The frequency range of 60 Hz to 20 kHz is respectable on paper, but being entry-level means you're getting what you pay for in terms of actual sound quality. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I could find it for under $30 and needed something that lasts longer than my attention span. Ultimate Ears Wonderboom and 4. This little rugby ball of a speaker delivers 360-degree sound that's basically the same no matter where you stand, which is perfect because I can never remember which way speakers are supposed to face. The 13-hour battery life and IP67 rating make it tougher than my last relationship, but it compresses like crazy at max volume and won't fill anything bigger than your bathroom. Would I buy it? Yes. It's like having a musical pet rock that actually works and won't judge you for your terrible playlist choices. JBL Flip 6. This cylindrical sound machine delivers surprisingly zippy and agile audio with decent bass that doesn't sound like it's coming from a tin can, making it one of the more impressive performers in this price range. The flip side is that it can be a bit harsh on poorly recorded tracks and will expose every flaw in your compressed Spotify music like a judgmental audiophile friend. Would I buy it? Yes. It's basically the reliable friend of Bluetooth speakers, always delivers good vibes and rarely disappoints. Bose SoundLink Micro. This tiny silicone-wrapped speaker with its built-in strap is so portable you could probably forget it's in your pocket, and it delivers surprisingly balanced sound for something smaller than a sandwich. The catch is, it downmixes stereo to mono like it's 1995, can't get very loud, and has about as much bass as a library whisper. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you value portability over everything else and don't mind sacrificing sound quality for the ability to clip it to literally anything. Anker Soundcore Flare 2. This little disco ball pumps out 20 watts of power and has these sick LED light rings that react to your music, making it look like a rave in a can. The sound quality is actually pretty solid for $80, but crank it past 70% volume and it starts distorting like a broken microwave. Plus, there's no aux jack, so you're stuck with Bluetooth only. Would I buy it? Yes, because who doesn't want their speaker to look like it belongs at a pool party while delivering decent sound that won't completely murder your wallet? Amazon Echo 4th Gen. This spherical smart speaker ditched the cylinder look and now looks like a crystal ball that Alexa lives in, packing two 20mm tweeters and a chunky 76mm woofer that actually gives you some bass. The low end gets boosted so much it sounds bigger than it is, but the mids take a hit, making vocals sound like they're talking through a pillow. And don't even get me started on how the highs get neutered. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you want a smart speaker that can actually thump a bit, but if you care more about clear vocals than bass, you might want to look elsewhere. Anker Soundcore Boom 2. This boombox-looking beast is IPX7 waterproof and can literally float on water like some kind of musical life preserver. Plus, it's got enough battery to outlast your camping trip. The balanced mid-range makes vocals crystal clear, but like most smaller speakers, it struggles with low bass even with the bass up feature. And the treble response is more veiled than a mysterious bride. Would I buy it? Yes, because any speaker that can survive being dunked underwater and still pump out clear vocals is basically the Nokia 3310 of Bluetooth speakers. Anker Soundcore Motion 300. This compact $80 speaker supports Sony's LDAC codec for those fancy Android users who think they can hear the difference. And it surprisingly has speakerphone capabilities that nobody talks about. It delivers decent clarity and gets surprisingly loud for its tiny size. But the bass boost button makes it sound overdriven, like a teenager's first car stereo. And you won't get much stereo separation since the drivers are practically kissing each other. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's got solid sound for the price, and that LDAC support is nice if you're into that sort of thing, but there are slightly better options in this price range. Amazon Echo Dot 5th Gen. This little hockey puck is the baby brother of the Echo family, and Alexa responds faster than your ex to your Instagram stories. Plus, it actually sounds pretty decent at low to medium volumes. The bass gets boosted enough to give some oomph to your music. But it's directional as hell, so placement matters more than your dating profile photos. And it's clearly designed more for smart home control than serious music listening. Would I buy it? No. Unless you specifically need a cheap smart speaker for voice commands, because there are better dedicated Bluetooth speakers for the same money that won't judge your music choices. Tribit Stormbox. Micro 2. This little beast packs 10 watts of power and can hit 90 decibels, which is basically like having a tiny angry drill sergeant screaming your favorite songs at you. The sound gets a bit harsh when you crank it to maximum volume. But honestly, for $60, it's like getting a sports car that only has 3 wheels. Still pretty damn impressive. Would I buy it? Yes, because it doubles as a power bank and has 12 hours of battery life, making it the Swiss Army knife of tiny speakers. Anker Soundcore Select 2S. This dual driver setup means you actually get stereo sound instead of the usual mono garbage most cheap speakers throw at you. Plus, it has a graphic equalizer in the app, which is rarer than finding a parking spot at the mall. The bass is weaker than my motivation on Monday mornings, and the treble sounds like it's wrapped in a blanket. But hey, at least it won't die on you with 14 hours of battery life. Would I buy it? Maybe, because while it's built like a tank with IPX7 rating, it can't get very loud and sounds a bit muffled compared to the competition. Soundcore Motion 100. This compact speaker surprises you with its 20 watts of power and full-range drivers that somehow make it sound bigger than speakers twice its size. Like a chihuahua with the bark of a Great Dane. The bass boost feature exists, but I found myself using it less than I expected, probably because the speaker already punches above its weight class without needing steroids. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's waterproof, travels well, and has excellent sound projection that fills an entire room despite being pocket-sized. JBL Go 4. This pocket rocket weighs less than a pound and fits in your jeans, but don't let its size fool you. It's got a 45mm driver that's bigger than its predecessor and sounds surprisingly organized for something that costs less than a decent dinner. The sound is more mid-heavy than a metalcore concert and lacks the open presentation of pricier speakers. Plus, it only gives you 7 hours of battery life, which is shorter than a Netflix binge session. Would I buy it? Yes, because it's got IP67 waterproofing, app support with a 5-band equalizer, and can pair with other speakers for stereo sound. Basically, it's the overachiever of tiny speakers. Transmark T7 Portable Bluetooth Speaker. This speaker sounds absolutely amazing for around $60 with rich bass and incredible ambience that creates a sound image well detached from the speaker itself, like audio magic happening in thin air. The bass quality is described as a bit boxy, which sounds like a polite way of saying it's not perfect, but the overall sound is surprisingly balanced and natural, especially for voices. Would I buy it? Yes, because it maintains tonal balance from different listening angles and delivers exceptional audio quality that punches way above its price point. Earfun Ooh Boom. This little beast sounds absolutely incredible when you point it directly at your face like some kind of audio sniper rifle. But the moment you move even slightly to the side, it starts sounding like you're listening through a pillow. The bass is surprisingly punchy for something this size, but good luck getting consistent sound quality unless you're willing to follow this speaker around like a lost puppy wherever you go. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's like dating someone who's amazing, but only when the stars align perfectly. Tronart Maroon C2. This bad boy pumps out a solid 50 watts with its 30-watt subwoofer and dual 10-watt tweeters, making it loud enough to annoy your neighbors 3 blocks away, but apparently the engineers forgot that fast charging exists in 2025. The SoundPulse technology lets you boost the bass with one button press, which is perfect for when you want to feel like you're inside a washing machine. Plus, it doubles as a power bank, so you can charge your phone while slowly draining its 20-hour battery life. Would I buy it? Yes. At 80 bucks, it's like getting a portable earthquake generator that also keeps your phone alive. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the Bluetooth speakers under $100 for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.